Daily Devotionals for September 3rd. Today's scripture reading will be Lamentations 3, verses 55 and 56. I called on your name, O Lord, from the lowest pit. You have heard my voice. Do not hide your ear from my sighing, from my cry for help. Now, this is Jeremiah. And in Jeremiah 38, he is thrown into a pit and there's no water. And he's in the dungeon of the king's, the king's dungeon, and there's no water. It just says there's mire, and he's sunk into that mire. So he's crying out to the Lord. Have you ever been like in a place where you feel like you're so low, like the whole world has come against you? Oh my gosh, you feel like all hopelessness. It's like there's nothing going right. And you cry out to God. I know I've been there a couple times. It's just like you think your world is coming to an end. What are you going to do? And you cry out to God, and mercy, Lord, help. There's no place I can go. He was in a desperate place. He's crying out to God. Well, if you read the rest of chapter 38 in Jeremiah, one of the eunuchs, he's like the Lord. He heard his prayer. He heard him crying out to God, and he ran and he told the king what was going on. The king was unaware of what was going on. So they, made ropes basically out of cloth and pulled him up out of there. And that's what the Lord does for us. He always has a way out for us. Nothing is ever so great that God doesn't know about and that God doesn't make, I'm going to call it an escape plan for you, okay? He is the way, He is the truth, He is the life, and He has the way out for us in every situation. No matter how dark, how bleak things may be, God has a way. He is the way, and we need to trust Him. When we cry out to God, He hears us, okay? And He answers all prayer. Remember, He answers prayer according to His will and what is going to benefit the kingdom and what is going to be in our best interest, okay? So it may not be what you want exactly, but it's what God knows is best, all right? And I just want to remind you too, we have our upcoming conference, Daughters of the Dawn. Go onto our website, bonniejones.org, and I think it's going to be great. It's a bridal fire. It's going to be great. All right, till next time, be blessed.